Atma Namaste. Welcome to the series of Wellness for the COVID Warriors, a session which is specially designed for the COVID warriors, which includes doctors, paramedical staff, nursing staff, group D workers, or the police, and so on and so on. So many people has been dedicated their life to the COVID situation. Today, our aim is to look at the life as a series of challenges which the human mankind has undergone so many crises, like from the Spanish flu till the swine flu, bird flu, now the COVID series. The human race has been undergoing the series of challenges in the form of epidemics, pandemics. However, this is not the end, and the session is also not the end. We have to face the challenges in a different way. Today, we'll try to understand how to face such a crisis, how to face the challenges in our life so that we can overcome and manifest our greatness. To address this issue, we have Dr. Saraswati K. Hegde with us. She's going to give us a glimpse about that with her wisdom so that we can utilize that wisdom in our life so as to overcome the crisis. Over to you, madam.
Namaste. Very happy to come back and share the knowledge again and again. As Dr. Sharath mentioned, how do we manifest our greatness? Let us look at life in two parts. Okay, the life as it is, birth and death together. Birth, we don't know, we didn't know where, when, how we came into why we were coming into the earth, we don't know. And the death is not in our hand. Unless and until we make it a decision to do it. Most of us, we want to love our life, live our life. So these two parts we will keep it aside. Let us take a part of living life. How do we live life? As Dr. Sharath mentioned, challenges are part of life. Challenges are part of life. The first miracle is we are born with life. That itself is a miracle. To get that kind of life, we have crossed plenty of challenges and finally we took life, took birth. And till now, we are living on this earth with proper breathing. That itself is a miracle. We would have had thousands of opportunities to conclude our life or would have died. It has not happened. It means we have some purpose to fulfill. Let us focus on our purpose of life. All of us have come here to do something. Everybody lives their life. What is that my special part in this earth, at this part of the life of the earth? When it is a service field, helping others, serving others, understanding the need of others and responding towards it. Basically we need to build the courage, build the strength, sustainability, consistency, constancy. These are the requirements. It is possible only when we are feeling happy within, comfortable within. If we have that contentment, service is possible. That defines our quality of life. As I told you earlier, let us keep birth and death aside. Let us focus on the life. Every day, in every way, how do I bring happiness into myself, my personal family, every aspect of my life? If you just close your eyes and think within you, you realize you have become a mechanic of your life. In the sense, you are all the time repairing your life, then experiencing the joy of that leading life. Today we will make up our mind to just sit back and relax. Life is to live. Life is to live. It's to experience. It is to explore. It is to enjoy. Even the work, if we consider it as a learning process, if we consider it as a new experience, new experiment, then the life becomes more comfortable. When earlier also I shared many times about this. Every time, when I get into my car and start driving, I tell myself it's a new journey. Road may be same, vehicle may be same, the driver may be same, but it's a new journey. No 2 days are the same. No, the same person is not the same, because we are all changing every month. Let us change for the betterment. Let us change towards the betterment. That makes the life better. So first part what we have understood is life is in our hand. Let us bring joy into that. It is like adding sugar to coffee. It gives the taste. Every day in one or the other way, keep adding happiness to your life. Then, what is that I am supposed to do? What best contribution I can give back to the society? At this point of time, forget about all your challenges. Your personal challenges, maybe health challenges, or your physical limitations, or your family support may not be there, professional support may not be there, whatever it is there for everyone. There are 3 categories of people in general. With the same difficult situation, some people every day they go deep, down with the situation. They will be succumb to the situation and put themselves into very bad mood, and they become very weak. That is one category. The second category, they will have a complaint, still they will continue to lead their life. They live with the problems. That is second category. They sustain themselves, they live with the problems, and they have complaints, but they will make their life continue the same. The third category is little stronger people. They understand, they are seeing this part, and they make up their mind to make the life better. What best I can do to change these circumstances, or the pain what I am experiencing within, how do I change my response towards that? They are the people who bring the change in the community. We all should equip ourselves to shift ourselves up. Be the change. Let us be that change. Whatever the changes you expect from your colleagues, your family members, your other relatives, with whomever you feel it is the change required, be the change. Bring the change with them. That is what the third category. They shift themselves up. They lead life with better ease, with peace. They manifest their greatness. If we are in this, the last category, shift yourself to this category. Wherever you are. If you are already in this category, let us create one more higher category in that higher range, which can help to bring a real transformation in the world. It's a time to bring that. What is important is the mental strength. The whole universe now understood that the mental strength, manobalam sarvabala pradhanam. The power of the mind is the ultimate power. Whatever the power you call it, the mind power is ultimate. This is the saying in Sanskrit. That we will bring it. So when that component comes into the mind, life becomes easier, smoother and better. It may be pandemic, it may be epidemic, or it may be personal challenges. It will give us the strength to lead life better, handle life better. That is what we have seen in others' life. Also, there is one more statement in Bhagavad Gita. Yadyad acharati shreshtaha. The great people, whatever they do, others tend to follow them. Whether you have accepted or not, whether you are aware or not, whether you have realized it or not. Especially doctors are considered as God. They are the highest achiever in the world. Especially in India, people consider you at a very high level. Whatever you do, people tend to follow. So let us be very cautious, be clear. We are setting a role model for others to follow. It's a time to dissolve our conflicts, take a courageous step to make life better and peaceful. And the day one, when you enter the medical career, this is what is taught, supposed to be taught. No matter what happens within you, you must support others. That is what is the training for the doctors, because the doctors are also going through whatever the external challenges. If it is a cold weather, they will also go through. Hot, they will also go through. But in spite of all these challenges, they are trained to serve others. Let us bring that back strength again to the community, or with community within, and then extend our. The second part, which we have not addressed till now, that is the part of death. Death. Always I laugh at myself and the surroundings. Every time when we read a newspaper, somebody just trying to switch on the mobile charger and got shocked and died. Accidents, fell down from some place and died. Sudden heart attack, died. Or some very silly reasons also we have heard people are dying. We are not scared of those things. We are not stopped driving vehicle. We are not stopped walking. We are not stopped charging the mobile because of that fear. We should not stop our life. We should not stop our life. Maybe the reasons, what the challenges you are going through, maybe hundreds of people have committed suicide for the same reasons, or maybe it's the lesser challenges, but we are not thinking that. So death is the thing, we should face it with dignity. It should never be faced with fear. It is natural. In Indian philosophy, we believe in rebirth. If I had hundreds of earlier incarnations, earlier life, I am already experienced how to die. Why should I get fear about it? The death is inevitable. So when it comes, let us face it with the dignity. Let us not get scared about it. If it has to come, let us face with strength, clarity, and with a proper plan. So when we talk about this, it gives us the freedom. And every great masters talked so much about this part. Bhagavad Gita, why it is so much accepted worldwide. Lot of great scientists carrying that, and our Prime Minister Modi always try to give a gift of Bhagavad Gita to different countries whenever he visits. Once you try to get the essence of Bhagavad Gita. It's a song sung by God, beautiful message. It simply says, do your duty. Fight your situations. Fight your own enemies within you. And make life worth living. That is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. That is very much useful at this situation. So fear, if Arjuna had a fear, why can't we? It's natural. It's basically a psychotherapy. Bhagavad Gita, the entire Bhagavad Gita is a counseling. God has counseled his friendly disciple. The friend and the disciple. That is Arjuna. So let us have that spirit within us and lead our life peaceful and happily. Hope this series has helped you. If you have any questions, if you are interested in learning more about all these things, listening is important. But here we have shared very, very limited techniques. If you really learn the techniques of joyful living, blissful parenting, healthy living, you please learn, put in effort to learn and develop those skills, so that you have a tool for everything. We download different apps to D-level requirement. Similarly, we should develop such soft skills within us to deal our life in any given situation. So, lot of best wishes to you all. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲೋ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ನೆನಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಮಗ್ರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪರಿಪಕ್ವವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ತಾಯಿಯಾಗಿ, ತಂದೆಯಾಗಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಆಗಿ, ದಾಂಪತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ನಮಗೆ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯತೆಗಳು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಈ ಎಮೋಷ್ನಲ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜನ್ನು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸುಲಭ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವು ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನನ್ನ ಕೈ ಮೀರಿದೆ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಟ್ರೂತನ್ನು, ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ಸನ್ನು, ಆ ಸೈನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸುಲಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದಾಗಲಿ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಯಾವ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ವೈದ್ಯು ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂತಹ ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾರಾಯಣತ್ವ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈದ್ಯ ವೃಂದದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಬರಲಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನರ್ಸಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯೂ ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಔಷಧಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಾತಿನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ನರ್ಸರಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ನಾರಾಯಣತ್ವ, ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ದೈವಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ದೈವಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪರಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಉತ್ತಮಗೊಳಿಸುವಂತಾಗಲಿ, ಅದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನನೂ ಉತ್ತಮ ಆಗಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಹಾರೈಕೆ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸೀರೀಸನ್ನು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ನಡೆದು ಬಂದ ದಾರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಗತ್ಯಗಳಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೆದು ತಿಳಿಸಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಳುವಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಮೊದಲು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರು ಕೀನೋಟ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ನಂತರ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ಅನುಭವಗಳನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ತಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ದಾರೆ ಎರೆದ್ರು, ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing your glimpse of wisdom to us, to enlighten us. To say a few points, what madam says, we wear the mask for the protection from the COVID. Instead of keep thinking about the mask for the fear, remove the fear and wear a mask of inner courage and strength. That will help us to boost our immunity. As a secondly, the breath, the time we take breath, that's the time we live in. The time we leave the breath, that's the time we die. So every moment we die, we live. So when such a thing is there, so why to fear for the death? So remove the fear, wear the mask of courage. With such a good information has been provided with so many series for the COVID warriors by Dr. Saraswati K. Hegde. Thank you, madam. Thank you for providing your valuable time and wisdom to us. With this, we'll conclude the wellness session for the COVID warriors. However, we'll continue to serve the humanity with sharing our wisdom with Dr. Saraswati K. Hegde under the heading of Gnana Bandara, an ancient wisdom to the holistic health. Please continue to watch our series of Gnana Bandara to enlighten yourself. If any problems, if any help required for you people to build your emotional and mental health, to build the confidence, or how to heal yourself, please approach to Unnati Healing Foundation, Sanjay Nagar, Bangalore. Namaste.